Alright, so now that's 3 rounds down as Vegnagun's head comes crashing down.
What now?
Well, we're not done yet.
Maybe we're finished?
No, not yet. Yeah, because Barley is still possessed, unfortunately.
Finished indeed.
Yeah, there it is. Possessed by Shuyin still.
All of Spira is finished.
Not if I have anything to say about it. But yeah, this next battle is going to be really painful and annoying because, of course, this is what caused me to get a bad ending before. So, this time, I'm correctly equipped, so let's hope that we don't have it again.
He's panicking. Yuna, end it now.
Let's hope you're right about that.
This is it, everybody! Stay focused!
And so, here we go. Jumping up the legs. Yeah, its legs are still functional, apparently. But now, you wanna know why it's called Vegnagun? Well, here's why. There's the gun part of it. And yeah, it's locked, loaded, and ready to go. Yeah, quite the ominous thing, isn't it? And that, if we get game over, it's gonna fire again. And I'll have to do this recording over again. So let's hope it doesn't come to that. Okay. Yeah, we know Barrelized still being possessed by Shuyin. Here we go. The previously ill-fated round 4. Let's hope we're not ill-fated again.
It can't end like this.
No, it can't.
I'm getting ticked off.
Okay,
Come, Vegnagun.
first of all, gotta cast Protect on everyone.
Repulsive world.
This time I'm protected against the status ailments that one attack was constantly spammed against, so hopefully we'll have a much better chance of survival. Alright. Yeah, we got to attack the sides before we can go against the center. That is something we must take care of before we do anything else. Yeah, this is a pretty devastating attack. Yeah, 1,300 points. Oh, if it hits pain again, which I'm pretty much expecting... Yeah, I so saw that coming. I so saw that coming. Alright, give her a Phoenix down. Yeah, sometimes you know when something bad is gonna happen, and that's one of those situations. Okay. Wait a minute, did it just heal itself? I could have sworn it just healed itself. Well, we know Pain got killed off again, which means the high potion gets wasted. Not again.
It heals its tusks too.
Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't seeing things.
There must be a way to stop the tusks from healing. Watch your opponent closely.
Yeah, let me beat up these stupid tusks so I can focus on the main monster here. Please.
If defeating one of the tusks isn't enough, stop both of them at once.
Yeah, what do you think I'm trying to do? I shouldn't have used Prey, I should have used the Kiraga. But as long as one tusk is disabled, I'm not all that worried. Alright, now we should be able to attack the core, yeah.
And now begins.
I guess it does. Okay, this time it's gotta be Kiraga. No choice. Especially against an attack like Lacrimosa, which takes away some of your MP. Well, at least it's taking from Riku and Pain. I have no problem if it's taking from Riku and Pain, but of course, we want Yuna to keep her MP high. and throw her ethers and turbo ethers where needed. Here's the attack that really pissed me off. Mas Certa hits you with a variety of status afflictions, but thankfully this time I was prepared. Riku and Pain are protected against blindness, Yuna's protected against sonnets, so there's nothing that should stop me from pulling through if it keeps spamming Mas Certa. Let's just hope that it doesn't come to that constantly occurring over and over again. Because yeah, that would get me mad. Because that's what caused me to get the bad ending last time. But here is what I really need to be worried about. Its ultimate attack. Hopefully my HP is high enough to survive. Yuna and Pain, at the very least, I'm pretty sure is safe. But Riku, I'm not so sure if she survives the turn or not. And she doesn't. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. So now I gotta keep myself alive. Gotta use that Kiraga. And then we're gonna use full life this time on Riku. Try and get ourselves back on our feet. Really? It's using it again? You gotta be kidding me. Wow, that means Pain is now dead. And Yuna's gonna be barely surviving. Not again. Yeah, there's no question in my mind. Pain's HP is not high enough to survive the turn. Now confirmed. Wow, here we go again. And then Demi on top of that, which means I'm pretty much one attack from being dead and starting all over again. Thankfully, Yuna gets the full life off in time.
Give it an extra pounding for me.
Right. Gonna switch things up a bit. Because, yeah, Yuna doesn't have enough MP for full life. Especially after that last Lacrimosa. So, yeah, definitely a wise use of strategy. We need to keep ourselves alive here. Yeah, I forgot we don't have Kira, which means I need to give Yuna a Turbo Ether and hope that the girls hang on. Of course, which Pain does not. Yeah, Vegnagun is just merciless. He's not as bad as the Mega Sisters, but just as annoying. Alright, got the Turbo Ether. Now full life for Pain. Okay, excellent. 2,000 points. Yeah, just keep hitting those criticals, Riku. Alright, everyone's alive again. Gotta use Kiraga because I have no choice. And here comes Mas Certa again. Thankfully, as I mentioned before, I'm protected against the correct status afflictions. Alright. Feeling a little safer right now. But that can all change in a heartbeat. Alright, about another 2,000 points. Alright, Kiraga. We can. Yeah, I think we're. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I don't overuse my MP. So, yeah, I was thinking Kiraga for a moment, but then I decided, no, I should use Kira. But now I'm starting to have a change of heart. Thankfully, though, everyone's close to back to being maxed. And here it comes again. Everyone should be able to survive the turn, but I'm gonna obviously have to use Kiraga. It's a good thing Yuna gets to get that off first. It's a really good thing she gets to get that off first. And everyone did survive the turn. Good. And we got another critical in. And it's a good thing that One Tusk keeps using Break because it's not affecting us. And we won. I think we just got him there. No, we didn't because it's still attacking. And instead of learning an ability, I thought we were done, but no, we haven't. Oh, yes, we have! Oh, wow, we actually did win that round.
Let's talk to Shuyin.
Wow, I should consider myself lucky, because when it was still attacking after its a new ability was learned, I was thinking, oh crap, we're still going. Yeah, it definitely messed with my mind there, but thankfully we're finally done with round 4. Ugh. And so, with round 4 now finished. Yeah, there's Shuyin. He's still possessing Baralai. And of course, Yuna is here to convey the emotions of Lenne. So, a quick change into what Shuyin believes to be Lenne. Yeah, come on over, Shuyin. Lenne wants to talk to you. Yeah, what are you waiting for? I'm right here.
Shuyin.
Lenne.
Yeah, that's her, alright. At least what you believe to be her.
There's something I must tell you. Words left unspoken for 1,000 years.
Come on, say it.
I love you.
Yeah, I was wondering when she was going to.
Grateful. Grateful that you stayed with me until the end.
But I couldn't save you.
Yeah, but she's here now.
No matter.
I mean, you got what you wanted in a way, right?
Don't go on grieving alone. Rest.
Yeah, come on, Shuyin, it's over. Let Baralai go. And so he does. So, Shuyin approaches closer.
We can finally fade together.
Well, if that's what you want. But eventually... Yeah, he finally sees through. The mask is taken off.
You are not Lenne!
Nope. But hey, you led yourself to believe that it was her. And so, it's time for round 5. Under the shadow of Vegnagun, we now have to fight Shuyin.
Just don't get it, do you?
It's no good. He's not listening. Shuyin, please stop this!
Be strong, Yuna.
Alright, here we go. 5th and final round. Let's do a little speed up here.
Stay focused.
And then we'll get Protect on ourselves. Definitely gonna need to be fast against this guy because his attacks aren't completely devastating, but he does have an instant death ability. And that would be it, Terror of Xanarkand. And I think he's targeting Riku here. Yeah, he is. Yeah, you can kind of see where his body movement is. You can tell which way he's going to be going and who he's going to attack. In this case, he chose Riku. He does the sphere kick that Titus could do in Blitzball, and Riku is dead. Yeah, there will be a lot of deaths in this battle.
And his cheap tricks.
It's just a good thing that all of our stats are put back at max before the battle begins. Very helpful indeed.
Put that crybaby to sleep!
So we gotta slash this poor guy up.
Don't interfere!
But I don't have a choice. I mean, it's either that or have you shoot Vegnagun, and we don't want that. Thankfully, you're not hitting me for all that much. So gotta make sure we keep our HP close to max. And have the 2 samurai slice up Shuyin.
Be gone!
But believe me, that if we get the victory, it will definitely not be a shoe-in.
You're the only ones who can stop him.
Yeah, I kept trying to break the tension here. But I had it in my mind that I wanted to use that, so I did.
Share my despair.
Okay, he's using Force Rain. As long as he's not using Terror of Xanarkand, I'm fine. But I know he's gonna have to use it again. And definitely gonna need to use Kiraga that time. Alright, that scare is taken away.
Vanish with the rest of Spira.
Oh, be quiet. Well, this is anything but quiet, and I believe he is indeed targeting Yuna now. He wants revenge for impersonating Lenne, so now he's getting it. Yeah, Yuna's dead before the finishing strike even occurs. Which shows you that it pretty much is an instant death attack, unless like you have like level 70 or 80. So now we got to revive Yuna. Keep going at it, girls. Keep cutting it up. I gotta revive, or not revive Yuna, but may have to if he hits Yuna a few more times with a hit and run. Thankfully, he's spreading his attacks around. And Yuna only got hit once, which is fine by me, I'll take it. More Kiraga. Back up to maximum. And back on offense.
Be gone.
Yeah, he uses all of Titus's overdrive attacks for his specials, except for, of course, Terror of Xanarkand. But actually, I don't know. Is Terror of Xanarkand an actual
Interfere.
ability Titus can use in Final Fantasy X? If so, comment and let me know. Because, yeah, I've never leveled up so much to the point where I could get such an ability, or find such an ability. And once again, in a bit of danger here. Gotta use Kiraga again. This goes on too long, I may be forced to use a Turbo Ether again. I do have 3 of them left, though.
Not much longer now.
Well, I hope you're right about that, whoever said it.
1,000 years of agony.
Is this... yeah, I was right, Terror of Xanarkand. I think he's targeting Yuna here. No, he went after Pain. He went after Pain. I guess, in a way, that's not too bad. Yeah, but not good. That doesn't help. So, Pain's now dead. So we gotta revive her now. Full life. And then use the Turbo Ether on Yuna. I was about to give it to Riku there.
Share my
I
despair.
didn't want to give it to Riku. But we're all standing again and towards max HP. Alright, come on Riku, need the Turbo Ether. Alright, Yuna's back to max MP. And we can go back on all out. Alright, come on girls. Gotta be close.
Yeah.
And Shuyin missed Yuna, which is good. Yeah, any miss I'll take. That's it. We got it. It is all over! We have defeated Shuyin! And with that, we have prevailed, and we have beaten Final Fantasy X-2.
Shuyin.
Don't get too close.
Don't try to tell me you understand.
But we do. We've been feeling what Len's been feeling. Yeah, you can't keep going on like this there, Shuyin. And now Len pulls free from Yuna.
Lenne?
Yeah, that's her. It's not an illusion this time. Yeah, Shuyin's thinking, no, it's still an illusion, but it's not. It's all good now, Shuyin. It's actually Lenne in her spiritual form.
Hi there.
Yeah, hi there, Shuyin. Remember me?
1,000 years, and this moment is all we get?
This moment's enough.
Yeah, I mean, the two of you are back together, and that's what matters, right?
I don't need anything else. Just knowing how you feel is enough.
But yeah, to be honest, Lenne has a bit of a scary voice. But I guess it shouldn't be surprising, she is a ghost after all.
Can we?
Of course, that's what you always wanted. At least that's what she always wanted.
That was all 1,000 years ago. We've come too far to look back now. Rest, Shuyin.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Rest with me.
Take your girlfriend and enjoy your peace on the far plane. And does your head really have to be positioned right there? Yeah, I can pretty much imagine that a lot of LPers who have played Final Fantasy X-2 will have made a dirty joke at one point or another about where exactly Shuyin's head is positioned in that embrace. Yeah, it's a bit uncomfortable there.
Thank you.
You most certainly are welcome, Miss Lenne. And so, yeah, get out of here, the two of you. Yeah. Shuyin's gonna be placing his head there. It should be somewhere where we don't have to look at it. And so, away they go. To live among the fireflies. Which means we can now take an opportunity to take stock of the casualties and the injuries that occurred in this battle. Because, yeah, there were a few of them. But we can now say that the 5th and final chapter of this game is now complete. Which means we can now move on to the end story. And so, with the game now completed, we can now depart from the far plane, with Vegnagun now banished to parts unknown. Take one last stroll through the through the meadow of flowers. Yeah, it's not a forest, it's a meadow. And walk alongside the beautiful cascading waterfalls. Enjoy this wonderful splendor of the Final Fantasy X saga for the last time. And off goes Yuna, back to where she belongs. Now, of course, if this was a 100% run, this would have been an opportunity where Yuna could have been reunited with Titus. But of course, I have never 100%ed this game, and so I really have not been able to experience that moment for myself. But that's okay, I have no problem with that. I just enjoy playing the game for the challenge that it is. And for me, it would have been much more fun to do a minimalist run as opposed to trying to get 100%. And so, yeah, those fireflies would have ultimately given us Titus, but that's not how it's going to work. And so, we can now move on back to where this video game started, which is the Splitsball Stadium in Luca.
Once my friends and I dreamed of flying. We would sail a ship with me as its captain. In time, I became that captain. I found a new ship with new friends. My ship was the Youth League.
A mixed reaction from the Patreons in Luca.
Chose a different captain. Their boat was New Yevon.
And the Unevenites giving a round of applause. And as for the machine faction,
Unlike a lot of you people, we want a captain, and we want a ship to ride, but more important than that, really, we all want to ride together.
of course.
There are some things you can't do alone. But they become easy with friends beside you.
This was the lesson that we learned when we launched those ships.
It was power. And we misused that power. We turned our friends and followers against each other.
Yeah, you did.
Forgive us.
What, no reaction? You're not gonna forgive him?
Somehow we forgot. There's a much larger ship out there. One we've been riding ever since we were born.
Yeah, it's called life.
That ship is Spirit.
Well, that too.
No one knows just where our voyage will lead us. But we do know one thing.
And what's that?
One way or another, we will get by. We'll go on living. The calm will continue.
And that's music to everyone's ears.
Just one more thing.
And what's that?
We all owe thanks to a very special lady.
Of course, the High Summoner Yuna.
Yeah. You all know who I'm talking about. We really hope that she could be here today.
And why isn't she? Well, that can be answered very simply.
It's time for me to go home.
Yeah, she's had enough adventuring. Being a High Summoner that saves Spira and then
She said she's
going to defeat Vegnagun. She's been through a lot.
farewell, but not goodbye.
Brother has to get the last word. Actually, he doesn't get the last word, he just gets the last word there at Luca. But now it's time for Yuna to make her journey back home.
Did we really have to leave like that? Just think of the party we're missing.
I think we party enough.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Brother, higher!
Oh, don't go too high, Yuna, or else you're gonna have a lack of oxygen.
Brother, faster!
Well, not too fast, or else you're gonna get blown right off the ship.
Can't hear you!
Yuna's going on style. So as the Celsius takes Miss Yuna home.
So much has happened, and I'm sure it's only the beginning. Through the smiles and tears, through the anger and the laughter that follows, I know that I'll keep changing. This is my story. It'll be a good one.
And for this young heterochrome, she's definitely had a good one thus far.
It all began when I saw this sphere of you.
And it's those words that bring to a close this Let's Play of Final Fantasy X-2, this minimalist run. And so, that is it. We have completed another Let's Play here at Novora Autism, and I'm really happy to have this one out of the way because, yeah, I was really proud of myself for being able to challenge myself the way that I have over the course of this game. Choosing to do a minimalist run when everyone else who plays this game on YouTube tries to go for the 100%. But I know that I got 45% in the practice file. I'm hoping that I may get the 45% here, but I'm really hoping that I might be able to get a completion of 44. I mean, if I can get that one little extra percentage lower, that would definitely make me happy. So, I'm not really sure. I'm thinking about checking out some Final Fantasy fan forums to see if there are any people who may have done a minimalist run like I have, and if they haven't, if I could be willing to issue a challenge to them to see if they would be willing to try and see if they can get lower than the 45% or hopefully 44%, whatever it's going to be. I can only hope that I will have succeeded in accomplishing that. Because, yeah, 45, I'm happy with that. But as I said, I'll be even happier if I can pull off a 44. So, we'll see if we pull it off. So, while the credits are rolling, of course, as I mentioned before about there being a few prominent voiceover actors involved with the Final Fantasy X-2 saga, of course, most notably Riku's voiceover actress, Tara Strong, is of course known for this game, but of course she's also known for a lot of other well-known shows as well. She's, of course, the voice of Bubbles of the Powerpuff Girls. She's the voice of Timmy Turner of the Fairly Odd Parents, and in the Ben 10 saga, she was the original voice of Ben Tennyson, and so she's known for those shows as well. She's also known to be off and on Family Guy, doing cameos and whatever. And of course, this her role as Riku in Final Fantasy X and X-2. And of course, I mentioned as well Rob Paulson, the voice of Tobley, and what he's done over his career, and how much fun I have listening to his voices and when he does them. Also, a couple of other voices that I know really well that we didn't get to really feature all that well, or in one case, not at all. Among the musicians that were featured alongside Tobley in Chapter 1 and who performed for Yuna when she was singing in Chapter 2, we didn't get to hear her voice featured. The Hornblower's voice-over actress was Grey Delisle, and she's known for playing, even though she played a really cute, lovable character, she's best known for her villainous characters. She's also on the Fairly Odd Parents as well, but she plays Timmy's evil babysitter Vicky. She's known for that character. In addition to that, she's also played the voice of Princess Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender. She's known for that character, but also she's known for some really evil characters in the cartoon world these days, but also as well in all these Scooby-Doo cartoons that have been aired in the 21st century, that have been introduced in the 21st century, in all of those series, she plays Daphne. So yeah, quite the stark contrast to be on one side Daphne, this cute girl and the damsel in distress, and on the other side be this racketeering pyromaniac, as it were, which is quite hilarious. Also, as well, one I forgot to mention as well, Sid, as well, in Final Fantasy X and X-2, is voiced by Mike McShane, and he is actually best known in the movie world as playing Friar Tuck in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. And he also was well known as doing a lot of episodes as a contestant on the British version of Whose Line Is It Anyway? So yeah, there are some well-known voiceover actors that were involved in this game, and X-2, and Final Fantasy X, of course. There have also been, I've also noticed a couple of other prominent ones in Final Fantasy XII. I only played through Final Fantasy XIII to the end once, so I'm not really sure if I could have recognized any of the prominent if there were any prominent voiceover actors in Final Fantasy XIII. But of course, I'm not gonna get to play Final Fantasy XIII ever again because that game just absolutely beat the crap out of me. Like I said, I only ever beat it once and I never duplicated my feat. But I am happy to have beaten this game and done it under the circumstances of a minimalist run. That I am satisfied with doing. And so I can only wait to see if I indeed have gotten 45% completion, or if I was able to do it one step lower and get it down to 44. The credits should be over soon, because I can hear the music crescendoing, so we should be reaching that point. But now I can look forward to my next Let's Play, and if you see my promos, it's one that I definitely really deeply, truly believe in, and I hope that all of you will continue to be with me as we go on to that next game. And I'm planning on starting it this Friday, so looking forward to getting that one started. I have one promo video already set for it. I have another one that I'm preparing to do this weekend. So we'll see what we can make of it. And I hope that you'll really enjoy the story in that next game. So, now just waiting on the ends to show up. So we have the end card now showing. So we can press X and find out that... Okay, it is 45. It's not 44. But I'm satisfied with this. I'm satisfied with having beaten the game on a 45% completion percentage. I stuck to the storyline. I didn't deviate from anywhere. I did grinding in places where it was highly unlikely that I would have had my percentage increased. So I'm satisfied with this. I'm happy with 45% for a Minimalist run. And so the die is cast. Anyone who wants to try their luck at a Final Fantasy X-2 Minimalist run, this is where the bar is set, at 45%. And we'll see if anyone is willing to go lower than that. So, with that in mind, I'd like to thank everyone for watching my Minimalist Run Let's Play of Final Fantasy X-2, and I'll look forward to seeing all of you again on Friday with my new Let's Play, and one that will certainly be an emotional one. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.